Hi there, chess fans. It's Camus, and this is Chess Beauty 80. At the end of Chess Beauty 79, we left you with this intriguing position. This is white to mate in 6 moves. So if you didn't try to solve it before, now's your big chance. I'm going to give you another chance to solve it after I tell you what the theme is, but for now, I'll leave you in the dark. I'll come back a minute later. Okay. So this is a chess problem by Theodor Nissl from 1910, and it features the Rundlauf theme, which is round trip in English. And so with that hint, perhaps you will find the solution of the problem if you didn't before. Okay, it's not too difficult a problem, but it's very nice. It's very economically set, and this features a very interesting duel between the bishop and the rook. So the first move is bishop to h4, and this threatens mate on e1, mate to follow shortly anyway. Rook to d1 is the only move to guard against this threat, and now our bishop continues its peregrination. Bishop to g3, and of course we're threatening a checkmate on c7, so the rook obviously cannot go to d7, so it must go to c1. And now our bishop ambles along and goes to f4. And we're not just threatening the rook here, we're threatening checkmate on d2. So rook must go to c2. And now our bishop ends up where he started from, bishop to g5. The difference is that now he has an unstoppable threat. He has 2 threats, and black can only stop one of them. He's threatening bishop to d8 with a checkmate to follow, and he's also threatening bishop to d2. So naturally that's guarded for the moment, but the rook must guard against the other threats, so he has to play rook to c8. But that leaves d2 unguarded, bishop to d2 check, rook to c3 is the only move, and bishop takes c3 is checkmate. Very nice problem. And this is a theme that's actually near and dear to my heart, because at one time when I was a naive lad and attempting to compose chess problems, I thought I had invented the theme, not knowing, of course, about the 150 years of activity where composers have come up with just about every theme you can imagine. I'm sure it must be very difficult to come up with a new theme in chess problems these days. But anyway, I thought I had invented the round trip. Mine was a queen round trip that started at a1 and went and visited every corner of the board to return and deliver checkmate. And considering that the title of this series is Chess Beauty, I won't mar it with an example of my own chess ugliness. But anyway, it's an interesting theme, and we may revisit it in subsequent episodes. Theodor Nissl was a professor of mathematics and physics, and he started composing chess problems around World War I. He was born in 1878 and lived a long life to 1972. He was an advocate of what's known as the New Deutsche Schule, which is I believe means the New German School of Problems. And he's the inventor of the Nissl theme, which we will actually visit in the next position. So let's go right to that, shall we? All right, this is another problem by Nissl. This is a different theme. This is not a round trip theme, but it's also a mate in 6. So take a stab at it. It's also a very nice problem, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks very much for watching, commenting, and liking, if you do any of those things. And we'll see you in the next Chess Beauty. Bye-bye.